Welcome back to the Stupid Fat Hobbits podcast. I'm your host, Chris. It's great to have everybody with me today, and you're in luck. It's just me today. So Johnny and Pat are off this week in preparation for our season 2 finale, which we're going to be recording on October 10th. And we obviously want all of your participation for that, but I'll maybe tell you a little bit more about that at a later point in the show. But for today, we decided that we wanted to release something special. So we put our heads together and we thought, you know what? Let's release a montage of all of our favorite SFH outros from season 1 and season 2. I'm not sure how many people know this, but at the end of our shows, typically right after the music ends, there's a little snippet of something funny that didn't make it into the main content, or we sing a song or insult Pat some more, or I get criticized for not thinking before I speak. But either way, they're typically a lot of fun and some of the best content we put out. So I'm going to take you on a little journey today across some of our favorite SFH outros. Let's do it.
Yeah, you guys have to sing my praises for 3 to 7 minutes. Okay, fine. We're not going to talk about anything you want to talk about.
Praise?
I always self-praise. That's what this podcast is for.
Welcome to the podcast.
I don't even know what a podcast is.
Can I just jump in here?
As you wish.
I've decided that I'm going to be the intelligent one on this podcast because I know the most about everything.
Your love of the halfling's leaf has clearly slowed your mind.
I mean, these people are not audio people at all. They have no idea. Until they let me actually run the show here, I'm kind of just letting them talk.
Are you talking to us?
No, we're rolling, yeah, so continue.
I don't know. Now that the mics are on, I don't really want to talk.
A little fight now. I like that.
Throughout my day, I mean, honestly, I hate most people.
Now, get excited.
I am very excited. I am always excited.
Here they are, Stupid Fat Hobbits. Okay, let's jump into it. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. There's so many good ones that it's hard to pick. But I think what I'll do is I'll start with Johnny, my brother, compadre, amigo, whatever you want to call him. But Johnny has a certain knack for, well, the curious, the interesting, the pun. And Johnny doesn't always get all the puns into the episodes that he wants. I mean, typically he'll throw in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100, but sometimes he just doesn't quite get it in and he needs to throw it at the end of an episode.
Why is England the wettest country?
They drank a lot.
No, because the Queen has reigned there for years.
Now's your chance, Johnny, right now. If you don't do this anymore, walk out the door.
Patrick.
Literally.
Come with
me. Occasionally, my role as host even gets taken over during these. And there was one episode where Pat and Johnny decided that they wanted to just run the whole thing. So I was superseded as the host. They ran the show. And I mean, they didn't even let me do an outro. The water is
No. Hey. No. We're the host this week. No outro.
Host.
We're not doing that.
What?
Nope. Our power. It's our time. Happy Independence Day.
America.
Happy Independence Day indeed. So that's Johnny. But to be honest with you, Pat's got his own flair for the dramatic and never ceases to remind us that he, 1, is an intellectual, and 2, went to Mr. Jefferson's University.
I wish the ring had never come to me. Oh, let's just cast it into the fire. Sorry. I think the White Claws are kind of hitting me now. Good morning, sweet maid of the golden ale. You better watch who he's talking to. Sam, I think Rosie knows a buffoon when she sees one. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. Chris.
What?
Why don't you ever attend the tale? Johnny always has my back.
You never join in.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. Oh,
Yeah, just did it.
God.
Just did it.
there was no like.
It doesn't have the same. I don't know.
He doesn't care. That was all
Yeah.
fake.
I care.
It was just like, oh, I'm
No
recording,
hard
so
effort
I'm
in
gonna
it.
Johnny
do
Depp for life.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. Yeah. Fare thee well,
Adios.
orphans. I am the intellectual. Does anyone have anything to say?
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot
to hear
and
them
all
shout and
hands
roar?
on?
We come from old Virginia.
No. Oh my God, what an idiot. I mean, what can you do? I mean, some people just can't be helped. So he's always going to have diabetes. He's always going to wake up at 4. He's always going to complain that, a bag of Chex Mix is 1, too expensive, and 2, doesn't have enough Chex in it. And there's just nothing you can do for those kind of people. But yeah, I mean, I was stuck with him, obviously, and Johnny for like 40 days during quarantine. Now, that might be an exaggeration, but we certainly got our time in together. If you haven't gone to our YouTube channel, we have one video up there, and it's a great little throwback to one of the old TikTok challenges, and it was a blast making. So I encourage you guys to go check that out. It's rather hysterical. But speaking of quarantine, that came up a lot too in some of these outros, and quite honestly, well, they spoke for themselves.
Red is the pint that I bring to my lips. Stale is the pint that I poured for you. Lost are the times of our love and our friendships. But our hearts will forever be true.
Pat, did you use the last roll of toilet paper?
No, I
Did you hide it away?
I went in the shower. I thought
You used it in the shower?
No, we need to procure toilet paper.
Do we have water?
No, we have 1 jug of water left.
That's fine. Use the honey.
The honey is not a
I did hear
water.
honey was a good shampoo substitute.
Yeah, so is urine, apparently.
Use the bidet. Use the bidet.
Somebody help us!
We're quarantined for years. Why not drink some beers? Drink some beers. Shout out to our good friend Temple, and no, not Mikey, Dr. Temple, although he was involved. He was involved a little bit, but Jacob Temple, he actually wrote that tag that you guys just heard, that little musical snippet that sounded so lovely and so amazing and so on SFH podcast like. But, speaking of song and music, that's typically what these things divulge into. And, well, sometimes we go a little bit overboard.
And in the end, many paths to tread.
Is there a captain of Gondor that's still?
Through the edge of night.
Eats his tomatoes.
Call your fate.
Roll me, bully boys, we're in a hurry, boys, we got a long way to go. So sing and we'll dance and bid farewell to France, and roll me, bully boys, roll. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer.
And now I'm returning with gold in great store. And I never will play the Wild Rover no more. And it's no, nay, never.
Clap, 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 clap.
No, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more.
Clack. Fuck.
A shooba-doop, shooba-dap, shooba-doop,
Shabba-dap, dibba-doo-doo-ba-dow. Shooba-doop, shabba-dap, shooba-doop, shibba-dip-dibba-dibba-doo-dee. Shooba-doop, shabba-dap, shibba-dap, shabba-dip-dibba-doo-doo-dee.
Weed up, we do.
Hey! Shooba-doop, shabba-dap, shooba-doop, babba-dabba-dabba-doo-ba-boo.
High harmony.
Shooba-doop, babba-dap, shooby-doop, shibby-dee-bee-dabba-poopa-too. I know people like to make jokes about The Office just because it's like a popular show and people think it's like a personality thing, but it's a good show. It's a good show. And the songs are good too. Depression? Isn't that just a fancy word for feeling bummed out? Dwight, you ignorant slut! Welcome back to Stupid Fat Hobbits Public Radio Network. Today, we have been gifted by the presence of the Dubliners. We will now hear a live rendition of the Black Velvet Band, Concerto, in E major flat.
A sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So much complexity, so much beauty, so much Irish. This has been Stupid Fat Hobbits Public Radio Network.
Una cosa, quiero decir una sola cosa. Me encantaría decir que siendo la primera mujer en este podcast, como dicen aquí en América, estoy súper contenta de estar aquí.
Una cerveza más.
Y God bless America.
God bless America, land that I love.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Barcelona, 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 America.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
You guys know that song like I'm my way. I am the my way. You did it. You are the my way. I did it my way by Bing Crosby. It's like a Christmas song.
My
You guys-
Way
My
by
Way.
Frank Sinatra.
My way. Bing
It's
Crosby.
and now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. But more, much more than this, I did it my way.
Oh
Was it
God,
that
I
one?
love Bing Crosby.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's such a good song.
They did it their way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say over the top? Yeah. Correct. These are over the top. Those are child's play.
Welcome to Stupid Fat Hobbits Public Radio Network. In an effort to broaden our cultural perspective, we will now sing the last two lines of the Canadian National Anthem because, as you know, it is 6:36 on a Friday.
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you for listening. This is Stupid Fat Hobbits Public Radio Network. We will see you next week.
You can drink your fancy ales, you can drink them by the flagon, but the only brew for the brave and true.
Hobbits. Pippin!
But the only brew for the brave and true comes from the Green Dragon.
It feels like tingling in my fingers.
Yeah.
I think it's affecting me. Look at this, Pat.
What?
Isn't he neat?
I did buy new clothing.
Wouldn't you say his diabetes complete?
I don't.
Wouldn't you say he's a turd?
What the hell
A
is
turd
going
who
on?
eats
I
everything.
don't. I have hypoglycemia.
He's got illness and sickness of plenty.
That's true.
Depression and gout, that's for sure.
You
Questionable.
want therapy sessions? He's got 20.
Too far.
But who cares? No big deal.
He needs more.
Because of the worst. Look at you two insulting your mate. Johnny will die before 38. And I'm sorry, but Chris has no friends.
Lost the melody, but good attempt.
I didn't have as many stanzas. Also, screw you guys. My glucose is at 84 right now. I'm fine.
You're plummeting, Pat. You're plummeting.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, ba-da-dun, bam, bam, ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 ba-da-dun, bam, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-dun. Hey, dun, dun, dun,
That is a Lord of the Rings CBS football mashup. You're welcome, the world.
Far over the misty mountains go, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day, find our long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring in the night. The winds were roaring in the dragon's womb. The fire was red, its flame is spread. The trees like torches blazed with knives.
Oh, that was great.
And some things that were lost were found.
Or whatever. but lest we forget David Attenborough. You know, David Attenborough has an Instagram now. I'm not sure if you guys knew that, but David Attenborough is now on Instagram, saving the planet via social media. So go give him a follow. Tell him you know us. Maybe you'll get backstage passes to pet a chimpanzee or something.
And now back to Basic Planet on the Intellectual Channel.
It's morning in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. The basic female arises from her slumber and goes out into the day seeking some caffeine. Walking into a Starbucks, there she is, gets in line and carefully places her feet 6 feet apart from the bean in front of her. Once it's her turn, she will arrive at the front and place her order for a pumpkin spice latte. She waits in anticipation. The milk flows gracefully into the cup. The syrup is pumped in with an exultation. As it's presented to her, she grasps it close to her with her large, basic hand and brings it up to her lips for a sip. Oh, too hot. Have to wait a few minutes for it to cool down.
So there you have it, folks. Some of our favorite Stupid Fat Hobbits outros from season 1 and season 2. If your favorite wasn't included, tough. But we'll do this again. We'll make a sequel and we'll get all those favorite outros in there sometime in the future. So a couple quick housekeeping items before I let everybody go. We have our season finale recording on October 10th, and we want your participation. Kind of like season 1, we're going to be taking calls from as many listeners as we possibly can during that episode. So if you want to be a part of the show, even if it's just for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it might be, shoot us a DM on our Instagram or tweet at us, and hopefully we can get you on the show. Additionally, we have 2 big announcements coming that we're going to be releasing as a part of our season 2 finale. One regarding our merch store, so the t-shirts and the available merch that's up there. And then another announcement regarding season 3 and how you can be a part of driving the season 3 content. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to listen to the season 2 finale when that comes out. It's probably going to be around October 15th, 16th, something like that. But we'll let you guys know the exact date coming up here in the future. As always, thanks so much for listening. You can find us on Instagram at SFH_podcast, Twitter at the same handle, and send your comments, questions, concerns to sfhpodcasts@gmail.com. And we will see you all for the season 2 finale. Now, I think the only way to end this show would be to pay our respects to the Queen of England.
Ooh.
Media music now.
Yeah, that's...
God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen, God save the Queen. And victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us, God save the Queen. Oh my God.
So bad.
Oh my God.
If you somehow enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us on Instagram and give us a 5-star review on wherever you happen to find this podcast. You listened to this entire episode and you still wanted a freaking outro? The whole damn thing was outros. Can't you just accept that and get over it? Gosh, I mean, the nerve of some people. Just get off your high horse and wait for season 3, damn it.